Hi, this is George. This is my first video for this financial year 2023. Hope everyone is doing good. Sorry for not posting for quite a long time. I'll try to be a little more active from this financial year. Though I might not be able to post every week, but I will not be like kind of going dormant like how I was in the last few months, maybe like 5 6 months. I'll try posting quite often. So from this financial year, I'm going to like start a new approach where I'm going to analyze the video in a little more better way, which will be like beneficial for everyone, so that you can see these and kind of adopt a strategy that will be like kind of useful for you. So before getting into the video, please do subscribe the channel and please do like the video if you genuinely like it. Okay, let's get into the video. So this is nothing but like the as in last year I have given a P&L for the first 3 quarters. In that I think I have given 5 or 6 strategies. One of the strategies is this one, Bank Nifty weekly trade using spread. And in this is going to be part 2. So part 1 and other details I'll be leaving in the description. So if you are new to this channel, you can go through that and then you can come back to this video. And if you are already knowing this strategy, then yes, you can keep watching this. So this will be like going into in-depth analysis. Might not be so in-depth, but whatever trader needs to know might be there is what I feel. So let's get into this. This is, as you know, like there is no adjustment in this. It is a weekly strategy, and I have given manual backtesting for Q4 of financial year 2022. And very strong disclaimer, this is only for educational purpose. Please do your own research before taking any trade. This is not a recommendation, but just my view. So as you have seen the previous video, this is like entry on previous Thursday by 9:30 a.m. and exiting on the expiry day 9:30 a.m. So you are going to hold this position for a week. That is what this trade is. So we are going to buy ATM like 500 strikes away ATM call and put one lot, and selling 3 lots of 1500 point strikes ATM call and put, and buying again 2 lots 2500 strikes away ATM call and put as a hedge. So that is what it is. And capital required is 1.5 lakhs. So this is how we usually give. Kind of we say like maybe weekly or monthly we give in a table form, saying that this will be the profit or loss if we have adopted the strategy as exactly as defined in the previous slide. And we also give what will be the ROI for the capital used. And in the last 3 months, we can see like 2 months have been a failure. And in that March, you see there was a very big drastic downfall, because 1 week there was like almost 2,500 points. Market was keep going down, and VIX also raised from maybe 12 to 16. I'll be covering that in these future slides. So that is the reason it was still having a very bad month in the month of March and not a very good quarter of Q4. We still managed to get 18%. The strategy till Q1 to Q3 it was giving 31%. But if you had continued doing for the next 3 more months, yes, you would have lost from what you have gained. But still 18% for a year is not a bad thing. So this is a chart. This is going to be the kind of future of my videos, where I'll be saying like, because so many people kind of ping me and ask me like, do you really keep holding that without doing any adjustment? If so, then what will be your state of mind? How much P&L we'll be seeing for each lot, and whether we will be able to manage it, whether how your mindset will be, those kind of questions arise. So I thought, let me just put it in a graph and say that, okay, this is when I started, and this is the maximum loss that I can see on a day, on a week, and what can be the profit. So if we say that if we are entering on a Thursday, and say suppose on a Friday, like you can see like all the 4 weeks here are like kind of in the not more than 1,000 to 2,000 profit or gain. And one of the week it was like, I think this was like this orange line we can just ignore. This was like, I think there was no data or something, like 2 days it was having the same thing, or else it looks like a straight line to me. This you see like 7th April. This week we see a tremendous movement in the market. Maybe market would have moved so much, because of which our P&L has also moved. Otherwise, which you see like all the other 3 weeks are like quite weeks only. So absolutely you need not keep seeing market now and then. Only if there is a very big news, then market is going to react, or else your P&L are not going to affect so much. And you can see day wise, I have given like we are entering on a Thursday and exiting on a Thursday. Though it says like I'm having the graph till Thursday evening, but as per our strategy, we are exiting on the Thursday morning itself. So exactly around this time, we'll be exiting our strategy. And here I've given like previously we used Upstra as the source of our data, and in that data to what we are following now, like minute wise data, there will be some changes. Hardly like 1,500 or 2,000 can be 1,500 change will be there, but yes, we cannot be very accurate. So I'm just giving you what would be the previous PNL and the new PNL as well. So this is not going to impact so much. So going forward, we are going to use this new PNL. This was like little variances there, but we'll be adapting the new P&L going forward. So this is April 2022 of last year. I'm just giving this as a sample so that you can see how I'm going to represent all the data. And the first week was like it was 4 complete weeks, Thursday to Thursday. Second week, 13th April, actually 14th April was a holiday, so we are entered on Thursday and exited on a Wednesday. So you see that the graph is ending on a Wednesday. And similarly for the 21st of April, which was like 14th and 15th was a holiday. So it was hardly like only 4 trading sessions instead of 6. So you can see like only 4 trading sessions on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but it might not have been started on Monday, even like the expiry day of the previous week. So that is how it is. So you can see this is the kind of graph that I'll be showing every slide, every videos mostly from now. And going back to the objective of the video, like how Q4 has performed, you can see January. So January, you can see the P&L here, like how it was. Like as I said, like you can see the scale in the left side. You were not even getting a loss of more than 6,000, not even touching the 6,009. So you are like kind of you can peacefully sit with a capital of 1.5 lakhs. If you are not losing 6 lakhs on any of the entire month, then that is absolutely fine. And even sometime you are even had a profit of, this was like after exiting, so maybe here till here around 8,000 profit was there at some point of time. So it is a very good thing. Similarly, February, one of the week has disturbed you. Probably the first, second February, the first week, you can see like loss has went till 20,000, but it had ended somewhere around 6,000 loss. So that is a good thing. But still, yes, you might have faced some difficulties. Other than that, you are having a good time. And even in the profit side, there was some week where you had seen profit of about 15,000. So that kind of nullified, and your profit came down to be 4% in the positive side. And March month is the one that we saw previously. There was one week which had a very big loss and which turned out to be minus 13% loss month of like a return on investment. That is because of this week, 16th March, where we ended in 26,000 loss. So that week you see like that is the only week we see there is a downfall of around 25,000. The rest all the weeks you see it was either positive or less than 5,000 loss. So in this kind of in this strategy, in a month, maybe in a week, you will have a trouble situation. And if you have many other methods to overcome this, if you are a pro, maybe you can use those. Other than that, even if you sit silently without doing anything, you're going to end in a profit or minor loss. So it is a kind of passive income only. So be cool and chill and you'll get the money. So now, as this is the preliminary analysis on how the trading is, like the trade has went by for each of the month. Now I'm going to go little more deep in saying that why this has happened. If you see like in this week it has fell so much, and if this month it has uh, went in the positive side, we need to little understand on what has happened in the market which has made your P&L to go up or go down. So I'm going to bombard you with much more graphs, week over week graphs, every week 2 graphs on how your P&L has reacted to how the index moved, how your P&L has reacted to how the VIX has moved. So this is going to give you a more clearer picture, and maybe you can use this as a guide after seeing all these videos. Maybe if you're going to like start a week, you can see okay, like no market is here and our index is here and VIX is here, and maybe after 2 days, just like this, the market is going. So maybe I'll end in a profit, or I'll go in a loss. Better I'll close this. Those kind of analysis you can do. I will just show you the graphs, and I'll be like pausing for every few seconds in each graph so that you can look at the graph and you can interpret on your own. And I'll also say some interpretation what I have made, and but I won't be explaining all the graphs because in this I'll be having almost 13 graphs. So, but I'll be passing every 5 seconds for each graph so that you can at least pause it in a way while you're seeing the video and you can interpret at your own pace and you can get a conclusion to it. So I think this will definitely help you to become a better trader. So you can see like 5th of January, we see like market and our P&L were like kind of having a positive correlation, which means like when market has moved up, your P&L has moved up. When market has gone down, your P&L has gone down. So it is kind of exactly replica of the both the colors of the graph that is showing. So that is what has happened here. So when VIX was around maybe 14 or see 15.5 when it started. So VIX is also a very important factor we need to know. In that case, it was like this, and it cannot. I won't be saying that always market and your PNL is going to be having a positive correlation. You can see in this case it is totally different. This case you see like a VIX and your PNL was like kind of having almost a negative correlation, where VIX was in higher side, your PNL was low, and VIX is going down, your PNL was high, and kind of vice versa. But in the second graph itself, you see a very opposite trend where VIX and your PNL is having a positive trend. So it is totally not that every week it is going to be the same trend, but you need to analyze the patterns and you need to find your own trend and own observation on this. But to an extent, I'll say like this is like how it is going to be, where market is either one of the graph is going to have a little of correlation. You can see here there again like from here you see market was little having correlation, and here even though market fell drastically on the first day Thursday, market has not reacted so much. But after that, even though here your PNL was keep going low, market went up. The reason being VIX was keep on going low, so you don't have much premium to collect here. So that is the reason your PNL was keep going down side. And in 25th May, this is kind of again you're seeing a positive correlation between market and your P&L. So here again, VIX was like kind of initially going down as market was going up, and there was you can see a sudden spike in VIX due to market suddenly going down, which resulted in your P&L to go down as well. And 2nd February, replica of the positive correlation, exactly like your P&L is moving with respect to how market is reacting. And 9th February, I think this is the week where we had the best case scenario of getting more profit. You see like market was keep going inching slowly towards upside from 4500 maybe to 4100, hardly 1000 point move, 1200 point move. Your profit was keep on going up, and your VIX was like slightly coming down from 16 to maybe 13 level. It was not a drastic decline, it was slowly coming down as market was slightly inching towards. And also each of the slides, please understand, I think I missed saying this. Left side is your P&L scale and right side is your index scale. Left side in this graph, left side is your P&L scale and right side is your VIX scale. You can see how much is the width between each of the weeks. So some weeks you see like market has moved from, it started in 42,600 around and it came to 46,600 around and it went 1000 points up and came down. There were few weeks where you might see like market had moved more than that. This is again like only 1000 point move, maybe 1300 or 200. There could be some weeks where you might see very big moves as well. Say some case it has went to 43,000, started at 42,500, moved 500 points, came down 1,500 points. So all these things you can keep saying. This you can see here, like here we see a very big loss, right? So that is reason is like to 42,500 to 39,500. Market fell 3,000 points. So obviously we'll have a loss. And again, market somehow went up because of which our PNL also went up. So we ended around a not a very big loss if I'm not wrong in this. You can refer the previous slides. But when we saw like when I'm going to March month, when I like, explained like market was keep going down, that is the week when we had a very big loss. And this was the best case scenario where we had a profit when March was inching towards up every day. And 16th again here you see like market has kind of moved zigzag. Your PNL but was like keep on going down. Maybe VIX was the reason here. Here as you can see like your VIX was spiking even though market was not so much going down. It was almost on the same level, but still VIX was going spiking up here, and then again once it was like VIX is going so low, then again even if when market is increasing, you don't have premium as I said in the previous slide, so you still keep seeing in the loss side. And also please bear the left side graph also, though you see like market is keep on going in the down and your graph is suggesting that it is a very big downtrend, you are ending up in a 5,000 loss. Not, and in some cases you see like there will be like this is like this graph is not so evident saying that it is a very big decline, but you can see like from the scale it is 20,000 loss. So please refer to the scale is very very much important when you are seeing the graphs. So with that, you please take a conclusion. See, this graph is like not showing a very big downtrend, but you can see scale of even 10,000, we are seeing a loss here. So please have these in mind. And this is again a positive correlation between market and P&L. This again a positive correlation between market and P&L. This is the week that I was referring to where we had the maximum loss. We can see like there was loss till 25,000 at some point of time, and you can see like market started at 41,500 and it came below that almost around 38,500, which is almost 3,000 points gap down, because of which no matter what strategy you would have adopted on a selling side, you would have ended in a loss. So these kind of scenarios we can't do anything. And also VIX has increased from almost 12 to 16, which is you can understand what much how much is the percentage on that. From when VIX moves from 12 to 16, it was a kind of a very big panic, and obviously we will be in a losing side. And 23 March you can see positive correlation market and their candle. 29th again to an extent it is like kind of a positive correlation. Maybe in the last day it was like it is having a different approach, but other than that you can little see a correlation overall. So some of the key learnings that we see in this video is like in many cases, we can observe exiting a position by Tuesday is a safer bet than on Thursday. P&L is moving a lot on the expiry day. Okay, let me just show you these two things as we move around, maybe from Jan. So what I was trying to say is like in many of the cases, not always I'll say. Sorry. I was saying like instead of holding your position till Thursday, even if you're closing on a Thursday, either in the start of the day or end of the day, in many of the cases you're going to have profit. It's not that you are going to have profit, you're not going to lose much. You might not earn much. There will be some cases where here it is maximum 5,000, it might end to 16,000. But if it is loss of 2,000, it can even go to 10,000 loss. So more the risk, more the reward, that you know. But in general, what I can see is like if you're closing by Tuesday, see in this last case we have ended more profit. This case again we are almost having the same profit. There will be cases say Tuesday if you are closing here you are like in a loss or minor loss something. But if you are ended on Thursday it was like little profit. So that also you will be losing. But other than that, see Tuesday here you are in profit, and by Wednesday you are in a loss. Tuesday you are in a loss, Thursday again you are in loss, but not a very big difference. Here is a case like Tuesday you are in a profit, not a big difference again. Tuesday you are in a loss of 3,000, but if you had held it till Thursday you are in a profit, but hardly 3,000 difference. So both the cases do happen, but I see this trend. It's not that I have changed my strategy, but this is a trend that I'm seeing. Also, I mentioned that on the expiry day, we see PNL to be more movement. As you see, like all the expiry days, you see like so much of zigzag movements on the expiry days. So always, if seeing the strategy and if you're like kind of you are a person who wants to hold till Thursday end of the day, though I mentioned this Thursday morning to be exited, but you think like if you want to exit, you can see that there is a zigzag movement all over. So please understand that and maybe you can move accordingly. And I think I saw till here maybe, and every day you can see like Tuesday it was like 2,000 and again it has fell down. Here it is Tuesday it was like 3,000 profit. If you had held till Thursday it might be even 5,000 profit. Tuesday it was 8,000. Monday I think Tuesday was a holiday. So Monday you would have exited out of 8,000. Same with the Thursday, not a big difference. Tuesday you would have ended loss of 10,000. Thursday you would have ended loss of 15,000. Tuesday you would have ended in a profit of 8,000 maybe. And Thursday you are ending in a profit of 12,000. Tuesday would have ended in a loss of 3,000. Wednesday or Thursday are going to make profit of 1,000 or some loss of 1,000. So this is general trend I saw, and also as we saw before, ninth was the best case scenario where market kept inching higher of 1,200 points with decline of weeks from 16 to 13. That was the best case scenario, and 16th March is the worst case scenario where market fell more than 2,500 points or around 3,000 points, and VIX increased from 12 to 16. Panic was happening, so it was like a kind of a losing scenario for all the option sellers. And this is kind of a trend that we see, like when market goes up and then market comes down, and even after some days, if even if market goes up, which is like initially VIX is declining, then VIX is shooting up. In that case, you will see PNL to go on the negative side. So when you see this kind of scenario in the early days, maybe if this is happening in the days of like a Thursday, Friday, and Monday, maybe it's a time for you to exit. Maybe you might not end up with a profit. So these are few of the observations that I have made. Definitely, I would have missed few observations. So if you are good at reading graphs and telling a story more than what I can do, please do that. Leave that in a comment. That will be beneficial for all the viewers. It will be beneficial for me to look at the graph in a better way, and I can post more so much other graphs also for other months also, maybe if time permits, and also I'll be definitely posting for all other strategies that I had discussed in the previous video, I think 5 or 6 videos. I might not be able to post every week, I'm again saying, but next week I hope there will be a video because that work is almost done. And you can see like this takes time because we're doing all these graphs and taking all the minute by minute P&L. That is the reason it is taking time. And also I'm planning to give more of intraday strategies as well because I was little worrying of doing intraday as I don't have time to sit in the terminal to keep looking at the market when it is a working day for me, obviously. So as a no adjustment strategies when we are doing. So I'll try to bring some strategy where we don't want to do any adjustment on an expiry day, so that we don't lose much. We can make profit. I'm trying to build something. So even if you have some idea, please do let me know, and maybe that will be useful for everyone. So I hope you might have liked this video. Please do like this video if you like it, and if you have any recommendations, please do tell me, and I'll change accordingly. Thank you. Until next time, bye.